You are watching the New Year's Eve edition of The Guy Dawson Show at WCOBM.com, the World Center of Broadcast Media.
Okay.
Plans for tonight. What kind of plans? What are you doing tonight, Renee?
I just chose to celebrate in a way that is not on the strip or or out and about. I'm just going to do my own thing, and I think that's the best. I'm just going to, bring it in the way I feel I need to at that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So nothing
No
super
special,
exciting.
No,
or...
nothing really exciting. It's gonna be exciting to me. I'm always happy, so I'm always happy.
Yeah, it's a good attitude.
What about you, D? What are you doing tonight?
Carol and I are going to go to bed at 8 and set the alarm for 11. But in the meantime, there's going to be so many fireworks in our neighborhood. Our dogs are going to probably be in shell shock. And Jake and Sally are going to be crawling all over us trying to get away from it all. But we'll survive. It'll be another great year.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
The worst thing about it is I won't see you guys until next year.
I know. It's going to be so long, D.
Yeah.
What about you, Cheryl? What are you doing tonight?
I am going to a nice, calm house party. Famous last words.
Oh.
So that's the idea.
We're
calm.
thinking about going down to Fremont and just not going to happen. It's too cold, too busy. Rather just be comfy in somebody's house playing Wii.
Need your own shoehorn.
So,
Yeah, this town goes to a whole nother level during this week, and particularly this night. It's like nothing I've ever seen. I've never been to New York City. They taught. Have you ever been? Have you ever been to Times Square? I know you're from there.
Yeah, I never did Times Square. Yeah, no, you have to be insane to do that. Like, if we think it's cold here.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So much colder, so many more
Absolutely.
people. It's just, the way to do it is to know someone that works in the buildings around there and then just hang out in a window and watch everybody freeze their butts off.
Yeah.
And there's thousands, and just like there's a strip, there's millions of people down there.
Yeah. What are you doing, Guy?
I am sort of floating around tonight. I do not have definite plans of what I'm going to do, but I'm floating.
Keep an eye on your son, right?
Well, my son, I think he's going back to his mother's to hang out. We spent New Year's Eve last year together.
What is your mother doing, Velma? What's she doing?
My mother's drinking life shots.
Good girl, Velma.
Starting off 2016 healthy and early.
You can mix it with whatever you want.
And my mother has actually been getting great benefit from taking life shots. My mother started taking about 2 months ago now.
Okay.
And I told her you have to give it a little bit of time, and that it really does begin to make you feel healthier. And that's what she's saying.
And now she's like 50.
Now she's younger than me. Yeah, right.
I just turned 70, but most people don't think I look a day over 105.
Right.
But I have been taking this for 5 years, and it's the best thing I've ever done. My wife and I just enjoying our retirement and our great health.
Yeah,
You can do it preventing disease.
Absolutely.
It's like this anatomy of a hangover. You can see that. It describes everything a body has that's going through a hangover. And the number one thing it talks about in there is your B vitamins. And if you don't have your B vitamins and you can't replace them in a large enough amount, you're going to pay the piper in the morning or later, all night.
And I didn't really know that the cause of headaches was from the expansion of your blood vessels.
Yeah, it's inflammation. See, your body's inflamed from all of this stress and oxidation that they talk about. And with life shots, it's the number one anti-inflammatory on the market. We are the highest rated anti-inflammatory ever made, and anti-aging and immune system. So you're going to be around a lot of sick people too. They won't tell you, but you'll feel that in about 2 or 3 days. Life shots build your immune system, and you actually have a greater chance of warding off any bug that's floating around out there.
And I believe it because when I even started fish oil, it makes you cough up. I think it's the inflammation inside.
Yeah.
So
Omega-3s.
with that, it's probably even better.
Yeah, well, the fish oil is great. It's omega-3s are in there, and the same thing is in life shots too.
Okay.
But in plant form. So
there you go.
You get the benefits of all of those nutrients that your body needs daily in one stick.
Right, and the thing is this is a powder, so it's better than swallowing a pill.
Yeah,
sometimes if you feel
you put it in 16 ounces of cold water or apple cider.
Because those fish oil pills can be pretty large. So
if you're not,
that too.
And you burp them up.
Yes.
And with this, it's just like if his mom likes it, Velma likes it. It's got to be good.
Yeah, I need to try it too.
Okay.
I want to start because he said a lot. Guys said a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, those B
that.
vitamins, you never get sick when you take Life Shots.
Okay.
And people are always talking about, I'm sick, but you're never sick.
Okay.
What is it like to go through an entire winter and not ever get sick the entire winter? And
absolutely.
it's just because of the amount of B vitamins.
Well, that's the catch-22 when the FDA says, oh, you get 100% of vitamin B1, B2, B3, and this particular multiple vitamin. 100% is nothing. That's just what the RDA is that the FDA says you have to take. So for vitamin B12, which is absolutely essential for everybody, they recommend 6 micrograms. That is not going to do you any good. I mean, a lot of people take injections of vitamin B12. Well, in Life Shots, there's 350 micrograms instead of 6. And it's 5,000% of what your body can utilize. More B vitamins you can get in an injection. So and all the B7s, the B6, the B3, the vitamin D, all of these things need to be in a quantity that your body can really use, not just throw in there as a puff. They call that feather dusting in most vitamins. They throw just enough in there to say it's there. And we don't.
I've gotten B12 shots a couple of times this year, and I have to say I've felt so much better. Okay. So if that does the same thing, that's got to be amazing. And less painful.
A lot less expensive. It's only $2.50 a day for one of these sticks. Once a day replaces all the nutrients you would need in 3 full meals, which you probably couldn't get anyway.
Yeah, and you've got all these famous people that have endorsed Life Shots.
Well, we have, we don't pay for endorsements. A lot of companies pay for endorsements, and you can't trust them. We've never paid for endorsements. So when Phil Jackson was given our product by his doctor says, Phil, you got, at the end of your career, you got all these aches and pains, you want to write a book, and you're always getting sick. I recommend you take this Life Shots that I've gotten introduced to. So about 6 months later, Phil Jackson came to our headquarters up in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and said, this product has changed my life. I've never endorsed a product in over 30 years because I always found something was hidden in them, or there was something they said was in them that was really lacking. He always did his due diligence. And when he talked to our president, Richard Brooke, about that, he said, well, Richard, we love your endorsement, he said, or Phil, but we don't pay for endorsements. Phil says, I don't care. I want the world to know about how good this product is. And so from that point on, like 4 years ago, he's endorsed it. He's on all our websites and all our print magazines. And then Ken Shamrock. A lot of people know Ken Shamrock. You know Ken Shamrock? Oh, you'd like him. He's a mixed martial arts.
He's a big buff guy.
He's a tough dude and good looking to some of the women I say he is. But he said I could have been fighting 10 more years longer if I had had Life Shots 10 years ago. And there's a local fighter in the Moneyman's team who uses it. He takes 2 of these twice a day, and he's won his first 4 fights in a row.
Wow.
Kevin Newman's his name. So he uses it, and his mother uses it because her mother has health issues with MS, and it's really helped her with the energy and the pain that she's been going through. So it's just a healthy body supplement.
Overall, exactly.
So we have a lot of testimonials from a lot of athletes for free.
Nice. That means a lot. That says a lot more.
And now you've got a new product out, Mind.
Oh God, Mind is just Mind in Motion. These are our 2 newest. They actually feed your brain so that if you're worried about cognitive decline, if you're worried about depression and dementia, if you're worried about remembering things, like me talking, your memory is so enhanced and the energy. And then we have Motion, which actually rebuilds your cartilage, rebuilds all your connective tissue. If you've had any problems with knee injuries, athletics, or just rheumatoid arthritis, it actually puts your body, stops the inflammatory process. We're 3 products we've got, and we've been in business for 5 years, and these 3 products are helping. And my wife and I take it. Carol has really seen the benefits, especially of Motion.
Let's do a toast, everyone.
Right,
Thank you so much for stopping by, D.
Okay.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, D.
Woo!
All right.
And call me 493-7291, 702-493-7291. I can get you some tonight. So you can try.
So you can, you'll be feeling better after your festivities that you're involved in. We will be back in a few minutes with more of the Guy Dawson Show.